go with the three. Hughes against Parker. Hughes, good. Hughes got 55.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Parker kicks to Duncan, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now Hughes. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handles supreme right there.
Parker outside. Here's Aldridge, and it's blocked by Ibaka. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Thunder out in front, just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next.
Check it out.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Here's Hughes. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Prodigy is up there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Hughes in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Hughes. Again, the Thunder score.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
The Thunder shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. West a screen on Hughes. And Diaw gets it to go. The assist by Mills. Mills has got 6 assists in the game. An easy 2 points on the layup. 64 points for the Prodigy.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And the Thunder, another 3.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
The fader cannot hit, so the Spurs will take it the other way. Butler kicks it to West.
And the Executive of the Year award is an odd one. I mean, giving yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Feeds it to Diaw. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Goes back up. And it's Diaw laying it in.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Hughes. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Simmons. And it's off from 3-point range. Durant attacking. Again, the Thunder score.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Shoots. Rebounded by the Spurs. West has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons.
And one record that is going to be very hard for any player to ever match is the Iron Man streak. That record's held by AC Green as he played in 1,192 consecutive games. That kind of durability is going to be hard to match in the modern NBA.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Mills dishes to Butler. Diaw, the screen. Here's Mills. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And with Iron Man streaks, it isn't just injury that can get you. It's scheduled days off and getting suspended games, too.
Yeah, just for reference, last season DeAndre Jordan was the active leader, played over 300 straight games as a player. He was the leader in the league, but he wasn't even a third of the way to Green's historic mark of consecutive games.
Count that one. Diaw's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And here is Hughes. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mills passes to Diaw. And the rejection by Ibaka. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. The 17-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And Butler, here we go, sinks that one from the post.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Durant just inside the line. Gets to the corner and buries it. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
Hughes with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. There's Westbrook. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Diaw against Ibaka. And Diaw kicks it to West. And the rejection by Ibaka. And finished off by Westbrook.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Diaw with a screen on Hughes. Here's West. Can't hit from in close.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Westbrook, no good.
Well, clearly he's got some nice moves in his bag of tricks. But where's the finish? You got to get the result.
Man, this 4th quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
And the rejection by Ibaka. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Hughes. And that's 19 points for Russell Westbrook.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Pick by West to end the run. Shots good by Mills.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Hughes, covered by Mills. Ibaka outside. There's the 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often. One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The Spurs making a switch here. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Simmons dishes to Parker. Baseline J on the way. The rebound by Hughes. Hughes got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the Prodigy. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Hughes with it. Butler covering. Ibaka. They get a hand on it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Tries yet again, and that's good for 2.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Hughes kicks to Ibaka. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Parker drops them both. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They lead by a time. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game? An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.